Returning these beautiful beings back to the land. Thank you for the beauty and love you brought into my life. Time to return to the cycle of life, where you shall be reborn. Maybe you'll become one of these absolute beauties. This land, wow, it is redonkulous. And then we have these little purple ones. Stunning. Looks like this rice is almost ready for harvesting. These guys, just with their beautiful, exuberant colouring. So when I first started connecting barefoot with these gorgeous lands, there was a lot of fear. There was a lot of stories, a lot of resistance, such as, what if I stand on a scorpion? I'm pretty sure scorpions live in rocks. What if a snake bites me? What if a spider stings me? And it's still there, but it's a noticing now rather than, you know, a felt fear that the mind will have a reaction to. And it's quite funny actually, on my third barefoot walk. So I started off coming out here with my Crocs and taking them off for the grassy bits and then putting them on for the concrete bits. And then suddenly I thought, nah, let's just do it all barefoot. And I think on the third time of doing that, I did get stung. Something stung me on the bottom of my foot. I imagine it was a little spider or something, a little spider bite, as I squished it. Oops, sorry, spider dude. But it wasn't painful at all. I mean, obviously it was a sting, but I was like, oh, that's fine. And there was also quite a powerful moment I had, which you'll see on English Refugee. I mean, my goodness, I have been so scared of flying things that sting. So when I was a child, I stood on a wasp, so on the bottom of my foot. And my memory of that is it's just the most painful thing ever. I don't think I've really been stung since. I was about 5 or 6 years old when that happened. So I've held on to this memory of like being stung is the worst thing ever. And yeah, I made a right drama of that as a kid. I went to bed, I think it happened like in the morning or in the afternoon. And I went to bed with my foot in the air. And my mum tells the story, she was pregnant with my sister at the time. This is probably where my relationship with my sister started to go wrong. And she came into my bedroom when I was asleep with my foot in the air. And she pushed it down and it sprung straight back up and kicked her and my sister in the belly. It's interesting, isn't it? So I've held on to this fear for a long time. And then about a month ago, I put my elbow on a table and it turned out there was a hornet there. I mean, my God, they're meant to be horrendous. And the hornet stung me. And I went into like, jumping about, drama. And then I realised, oh, this isn't that bad. This is fine. And within 5 minutes it was gone. So yeah, oh, dragonfly, it's beautiful. So yeah, just releasing these fears all the time and leaning into, so going back to the barefoot walking and noticing that fear coming up. Always trying to find nicer surfaces to walk on. So rather than that, this. And so yeah, like just leading into that trust. And even when I get a sting, now I mean obviously this could all be mind illusion and just like making up stories to fit, I don't know. But you know, when I got that sting, I was like, oh, okay, so I needed some of that medicine. Because actually there's a lot of medicine in these poisons, isn't there? Anyway, that's a bit of a tangent. But yeah, the presence that barefoot walking, so I've just gone on that other surface and it's not nice. The presence that barefoot walking brings, the forcing one into slowing down, into noticing each step. So I find meditation really difficult. I find being still really difficult. I find being present with self really difficult. But if you do it as a walking meditation, probably best not with a camera yammering away, you are forced into a presence, because you can't just stomp, you can't just walk in the future like I used to. I used to walk with my head forward and the fastest pace ever, because I needed to be somewhere and there was this to do and that to do, and oh, life's so important and I'm so important. This sort of energy. But I find on my journey to slowness, stillness, possible meditation, but walking barefoot is the best way to do it, as it just brings me into a presence. So now I'm noticing a fear of, what else am I going to say? How am I going to keep this video going? I can feel the need to take my left thumb and hit the button, because the video needs to be somewhat gripping. It needs to keep people watching, but does it? Does it? Does it matter? And is it that fear, that trying to perform, that is why the channel's doing so crap? There is, good morning.
Morning.
There is a fear. There's something stopping this channel getting views, and it could just be practical. It could be the fact that I took the channels down for a while and the algorithms haven't kicked in, but I don't think so. It feels like it's gone on too long for that. And I don't really believe in practical external stuff. I just believe that everything is a reflection of the internal, all is self. So as I spoke about this in a different video, there's something holding my videos back, and I think it's this, what I just spoke into, this like just trying too hard really, rather than just being and sharing and flowing and allowing those that are ready to do the same, or at least want to witness someone doing it, to be part of that. So now the fear is coming up again. The need to hit the button. I'm going to challenge myself to get to the end of this rice field without hitting the button, even if it means we walk in silence together.
Hello.
Hey, how are you, my friend?
Hello.
Good to see you. Beautiful work you do here.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. So yeah, the people here are just crazy friendly. Honestly, the best place I've ever been in the world, Ubud in Bali. Just fantastic. You know, when I compare it to Pai, it's just a whole another level, and I thought that was the best place in the world. So yeah, I'm really blessed to be here, really blessed to be in this part of the world. It's just incredible. You know, if you can't open up your heart here, if you can't learn to let go here, then you'll never ever learn. I mean, I'm just walking through his business, I'm just walking through his rice fields, and he's like happy to see me. It's just amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. Beautiful butterflies everywhere. There's an orange butterfly in front of me right now. The nature here is just spectacular. The dragonflies are stunning. The flowers are stunning. Everything's stunning. The people are stunning. Such an amazing, amazing place. I'm really gonna miss it when I leave. You know, I'm really looking forward to going to the forest. But I am gonna miss Bali. It's a very, very special place. And it's the full spectrum. Like this gym I go to, like the facilities, are better than anything you'll ever see in England. Like, it's such a high standard, such a high level of service, everything is just unbelievable. But then you've got the guy in the rice field, and you've got like the street food seller, and it's just incredible. Like, it's the full spectrum of life. I absolutely love it. Alright, we've got to the end of the rice field. So now I'm noticing a part of me that wants to apologise for making a crap video that has no point. But who am I apologising to, and what am I apologising for? It just is what it is. And it's all perfect. In its imperfection. Big love, see you later. These stunning orange flowers are a massive part of Ubud culture and all the ceremonies that happen. These are used as offerings every day, all the time. It's amazing.